Hi, I'm Angelique, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please click like on this video. Thank you to my new subscribers. Subscribe, stay a while if you like chosen one videos, spiritual experiences, zodiac traits, narcissism. Then my channel is for you. Welcome to my new subs. My numbers are going up slowly, and I really appreciate you guys. Um, Share this video and comment in the comment section if you have your own experience on this topic, okay? If you want to make a donation for me to keep running my channel, you can do so, or you want to book a phone session with me. You need to vent, or you want to start your spiritual journey, you need help on that, or your healing journey. Your girl. All that information will be in the description bar and in the comment section below. If you don't see it, comment at me and I will reply to you to tell you how to go about that. All right, guys. So the topic is when they ghost you, but they still watching you on social media. Everyone hates this. I know this has happened to many of us. And I think there's many reasons for this. I actually saw a video, I think last week. It's this dating coach. He's a white dude. I don't know his name. He's on YouTube. And he basically helps mostly, I think mostly women. He helps figure men out. And I know majority of the people on my channel are women. So a lot of my videos, it may seem like I'm only talking to women, and that's the reason why, because my analytics are telling me most of my subs are women. But I'm trying to get some men on my channel too. But fellas, y'all do this a lot. But not just men do this, a lot of women do this as well. Family, friends, anyone could do this. Many people could be ghosted by anyone, doesn't matter the relationship, okay? So this can apply to you as well, all right? But as a woman, I've had this happen to me a lot. Where I got ghosted by a dude who I was feeling, was talking to, getting to know, everything was going great, and then boom, they just ghost you and you can't figure it out. You're like, what the hell is this? And the first thing people do today is to go to social media, and I always say social media will tell you where people stand psychologically. Okay, people, I feel like people either show their true self on social media or they show a false persona on social media. And even then, even if they're showing a false persona on social media, that's going to tell you a lot about them, okay? Like, does their lifestyle match who they are in reality, okay? So, here's why I think and what I investigated and discovered sometimes is that okay, so the guy in the video on YouTube, let me back up because I'll be going all over the place. The guy on YouTube said, "Oh, this guy is just the reason why he ghosted you and he's still looking at your stories on Instagram or whatever platforms or clicking like on your posts is because you're just there." That might be true. Okay, for one, let's make this clear. Why do we assume when people ghost us that that means they hate us? That's the first thing that we think about. A lot of people ghost you for many reasons, and a lot of times people ghost you for their own insecurities, okay? Their own jealousy, their own insecurities, their own issues that they could be going through. It doesn't always have to be about you to why they ghosted you. It could be about wherever they are mentally at that time or whatever they're going through at the time in their lifestyle, in their life, right? So I'm gonna give you an example. I was talking to this guy and I always like had a thing for him. He was a poet. I was a poet. We both used to perform and we used to feed off each other's energy that way. But unfortunately, he used to talk to an associate of mine, and so we didn't like connect until like way after me and this chick like turned out to be a psychopath, and I ended things with her, and he ended things with her as well. But anyway, so we were like getting to know each other and stuff like that. And suddenly, like, he would come to my house, we watch TV, hang out, chill, talk, everything was great. We didn't have an intimate relationship yet. And he just like ghosted me. He ghosted me out of nowhere. This is back in like 2018. I had went to Chicago and I happened to be in a plus size fashion show for Eloquy, the company, and he kept like calling me while I was in Chicago. I stayed in Chicago for about 7 days. And the whole 7 days, he kept like saying, "Baby, when are you gonna come home? And I miss you. Come home, hurry up." And I'm like, "Hurry up." I'm like out here doing my thing. I'll see you when I get home. And keep in mind, we weren't even committed. And I was just like, "Yeah, I was in a fashion show." He was like, "Oh, okay, that's great." He didn't click like on any of the photos that I did that were taken at the fashion show while I was in Chicago. But I said to him when he came back, I was like, "Oh, yeah, I was in this fashion show. It was great." He was like, "Oh, did you walk well?" I said, "You didn't see my photos?" He was like, "Nah, I didn't see no photos." So something told me to hashtag the photo shoot. Like I put Eloquy, Chicago, and photos from the fashion show that I was in. Photo shoot. I keep saying photo shoot. Um, from the fashion show that I was in popped up. So I'm scrolling through the pictures, and as I going to click like, he's already hashtagged the fashion show, and he's gone down the timeline, the feed, and clicking like on photos that I'm in that other people took, the photographer took, other women. This guy, the entire time, was like, basically, I guess you could say mini stalking in a sense. And the thing about it was, he didn't have his ish together. So he ghosted me because he saw that I was doing my thing, but he had nothing going on in his life. So a lot of times you'll meet a girl or you meet a guy, they ain't got their shit together. They really don't. Or there's something about you that might have intimidated them, right? Like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to uphold this relationship. Or they're already involved with someone. They could be married, they could be in a relationship, and they were looking for a side piece. So they looking at you like, yeah, she's not dumb enough. He's not dumb enough. So they ghost you instead of being honest and being a genuine person and telling you what's up. They just gonna ghost you. They didn't have no real true intentions, and ghosting you was easy. Or they could have had something going on in life. They're embarrassed about it and they didn't want to tell you about it. Something, anything, death could have happened, sickness could have happened, they lost their apartment, they lost their car, anything could have happened to why this person ghosted you, but they didn't communicate that to you. So don't always think just because someone ghosts you that means that they hate you. You know what I'm saying? If they hated you, why didn't they block you? Think about that. If they hated you, why didn't they block you? There are a lot of sick individuals out there too where they actually want to see your reaction if they do withdraw from you. And a lot of narcissists, player types, they'll ghost you to see how much security, how much self-love did this person have. Let me see if I can kind of play games with this woman or play games with this man, and they'll still give me access to them. Okay, so let me tell you about homeboy. The dude, he was a Gemini, by the way. He ghosted me for 6 months after that. I saw him maybe one time after I got back from Chicago and did the fashion show. And he ghosted me for 6 months out of nowhere. I never saw it coming. Then one day, I'm getting a phone call on my Facebook and it's him. And I'm like, why is he calling my Facebook account and he's not calling my cell phone? I don't know if he didn't have my number anymore. I'm not, this is 6 months later, guys, okay? So I don't answer. I message him back and I'm like, "What do you want?" He's like, "I'm outside your house." This dude was outside my house throwing rocks at my window, guys, okay? Some people just not right in the head. Another reason why people ghost you too is to kind of give themselves more value, to kind of have that control. So once they meet you or they get to know you and they see you got your shit together, they see that you're a person of substance, they'll ghost you, they'll withdraw from you to kind of see if you're going to go hard for them and to give themselves more value. I know it's stupid, it's a game that they play. Maybe they reading the laws of attraction or love. What is it? Love. What is it? What's that book from Robert Greene? Whatever. Them Robert Greene books. Just look them up. Where Art of Seduction. That's what it is. Where's that book at? I know I had that book before. That book is crazy. The Art of Seduction is where you pull away to make the person come to you and give that person that kind of gives that person more value. And the tactic does work on some weak spirits. It really do. You ghost me, I ain't checking for you. I'm not stalking you, anything. Thank God on Instagram, I mute people all the time. Like, we don't speak anymore. I mute you. I don't see your stories. I don't see your posts. Or if not, I just unfollow you. Pretty much. We don't talk in a year. We don't talk in 6 months. I unfollow you or I mute you. And eventually they unfollow me because they're like, wow, she's not interacting with me. Don't chase anyone. People who play these games, especially if they ghost you and you contact them and you're like, hey, what's up? Is everything all right? What's going on? Just know your worth, whether you're a man or woman. Keep it pushing, keep it moving. Don't hate people for that. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate people for that, because you never know what the story can be. But also pay attention and have spiritual discernment on why is this person moving like that. Okay? Especially, have you ever had someone ghost you? They're still following you on social media, and then like you'll click like on their stuff, but they won't click like on your stuff. You'll comment on their stuff, they're commenting back at everybody else, but they won't comment at you. Yo, block them, block them. They're asshole. Block them and move on. You'll find someone else. There's billions of people on earth. You don't have to deal with ghosting in that sense. Okay, only type of ghosting that I approve is when people violate you and you kept telling them, listen, this is my standards, this is my boundaries, and they kept crossing it. Ghost them. I ghost people all the time who violate me. I necessarily don't ghost, like, I don't want to say I don't ghost men who were kind to me or something like that. I don't do that. Sometimes naturally they don't call you anymore after the first day. You don't call them anymore, and is what it is. You just stop communicating. I think there's a difference between stop communicating and then just like going completely cold, and things happen. All right, so you don't know what it is, and unfollow them, block them, move on. You never know. But if they're looking like all happy and they're posting on their social media, they're looking at your stories. Sometimes a lot of people know they can't afford you. I know that sounds crazy. Not only afford and financial, sometimes it's financial, but they meet you and they realize, I can't afford this person. But their ego is not going to communicate that to you and be like, look, I'm insecure. I can't date you. I got this going on or that going on. And, sometimes that's God's protection. Do not question it and why you got ghosted, and don't go back, okay? These are individuals who are just ghosting, just stupidly, just doing it just to do it, just to kind of up their ego. Why would you want to even deal with people like that? All right, so don't get in your feelings and in your ego too much yourself and think, what's wrong with me? He ghosted me, or she ghosted me. Don't even get involved with all of that. Move on to the next one, okay? All right. Thank you, everyone who's new on my channel. Subscribe, share this video, comment below your experiences, and do you think I'm wrong? And what do you think it is? Okay, but this is my experience with it, and I've even had like a guy come out and tell me like, yeah, I didn't want to tell you, but I had no job, and I saw you was on your shit, and I got a job now though. Do you want to talk to me now? So you never know what somebody is hiding, and that's why they ghosted you. All right. So, yes, don't forget to donate. If you want me to continue to make these awesome videos, continue to donate to my channel and book those phone sessions if you need help with your healing journey and your spiritual journey. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care.